See, that's what I like about Cliff Town, is that it's nice and cheap here. You know, it's not like Town Square where it's really expensive and parking is a nightmare. It's a nice laid-back place. Everybody knows each other. Everybody's really friendly. Cliff Town's the place to be. So you can tell right away, this guy's really old-fashioned with his hat. It's part 3 of Spyro the Dragon. I've got one goal for this whole part, and it's that, well, we're going to the dry canyon. The one goal here is to not fuck up like the first 2 parts where we overlook something or miss something, or I can't figure something out in a timely manner. I'm hoping that'll happen. Of course, I'm not guaranteeing it. I can never truly guarantee anything. And more importantly, I mean, it's kind of expected at this point, let's face it. These things happen with me. It's going to happen. It's inevitable. The best thing we can do here is just kind of be hopeful that it won't happen and that I can, yep, I'm going to say it, take care of business. Taking care of business every day. Every day. This guy. I really don't know what these are. I don't remember what these are for. The eggs. I just know that it's part of the game. And then you have to collect them. And that when you pause the game, obviously that's like that's all of them out of the entire game as far as I'm aware. I mean, if we pause it now, it says we're at 16%. So part 3, I mean, we're moving through it. I feel like it's moving faster than what the game's telling me for just how much percent it is. But I think that's only because obviously it's averaging out everything, you know, the gems and the eggs and whatnot. But, you know, levels typically right now, yeah, here we go. See, levels mostly, usually, like the first few levels only had 100 out of 100, 200 out of 200. But later levels are going to be, you know, upwards of 400 gems per each level. So that'll give us a higher percentage when we collect all those gems, you know, in one level. And realistically, the levels don't get that much larger. They still seem to be in a small space that can be finished in a reasonable amount of time. So, you know, ideally, the whole idea here is that we're still going to be covering as much as we normally would, but we'll be getting more percentage in the game. Although, since the game is getting more ambitious, I guess that truly increases our odds of me screwing up. Oh, I like how the Conan dragon is orange. Very, very Conan O'Brien of them. I'm sure they didn't really choose that purposely, though. Or maybe they did, actually. That'd be pretty funny if that was purposeful, as I like to say. These guys, I don't like them. Oh, Jesus. I knew he was going to get me, too. Ah, damn it. See, and that's another thing, too, is that enemies are dropping. Look at, you're getting more 10 gems being dropped occasionally, so come on, Sparks, do your fucking job. Yeah, it's just like, the game probably is going to count percentages much quicker because these levels are going to be worth more gems. Ow. Oop, almost died. Almost fell off the ledge. So as I'm recording this, PlayStation VR is not out, but by the time this goes live, PlayStation VR would have been like 2-3 weeks out now at this point. I'm very eager to finally get it and play it and, you know, enjoy it. I guess it's weird for me to even remotely mention it right now because, like I said, as I'm recording this, it is not out. So there's really, I guess, no point in me talking about it because everything I say currently is going to be outdated just by the fact that I'm excited for it. But, you know, by the time that this is live, I mean, my opinions about it and everything are going to be live. I guess I'm coming to you from the future is what I'm saying. I'm just trying to be a little preemptive in conversation. Alright, Sparks is gone. Shit got real. And there's, oh shit. And he was gunning for me too. Did you see that? Oh fuck. I need to go get Sparks, dude. The game's whooping my ass. This is what I get for saying it was super easy earlier. Oh yeah, Spyro's super easy. It's, you know, yeah, it's real easy. It gives you a satisfying feeling to accomplish everything in the game, and then sure enough, the game's like, ha ha ha, not so fast, Ryan. We heard you talking shit. Which, I guess I really was talking shit, because I'm dead. Oh no, I'm not dead. That actually stopped the bullet. I'm more than certain that when I was playing Year of the Dragon on the channel, that I fucked up quite frequently in that game, especially Year of the Dragon. I'm sure. I mean, how many times I play that game now? I remember it much more vividly than, say, my experience right now playing this current Spyro. And Year of the Dragon has a lot of actually some really difficult parts that probably always make me a little bit nervous when I get to them. In fact, I can already think of them right now, the parts that make me super nervous when I play Year of the Dragon. Like the boxing situation with the Yeti, which I already forgot his name. The one level where you're like in tanks or like these little scooter things or something, and you're like shooting like things at each other, and it's just like a lot of the mini games were kind of difficult. But there were just certain levels and enemies in that game too, like the Egyptian level where they can, like, the enemies are pretty aggressive in terms of what they shoot at you and stuff, and sometimes Spyro isn't like super like loose with their controls. I mean, it is a little bit stiff in some regards, so it's kind of hard to evade attacks sometimes. I still don't have sparks here. I'm like on my last legs basically. Oh, that's a purple one, 25 right there. Now that you don't get too frequently. Boy, this is going to be really embarrassing if I somehow run out of Spyro lives in this game. But I could probably manage it pretty easily. Oh, there's the end. So that means there's still a bunch of other stuff for me to grab. Just don't fall off the ledge. That's what I'm trying to not do right now, is fall off the ledge. There we go. Is there something, like, I feel like there's definitely a way to stop mid-glide. Like, I keep fucking that up. Like, I'm used to hitting triangle to do that staggered motion where in Year of the Dragon it helps you get up to higher ledges and stuff, but there's got to be something in this game for that too. I guess I just don't know. I just want to make sure this is the best vantage point for me to jump off to try and reach that. No, that didn't work. There's got to be another way to do that. Probably from... Oh, probably from up there. From earlier. We'll try that. How are we looking on this level already? 279. There's still 2 dragons. Yeah, there's still... This level's still got a lot of shit in it. Did I finish everything? I didn't finish everything down here, actually, is the thing. There were still a ton of enemies over here that I ran away from. Now that I think of it, we should do that first. Before we try and do areas that come off as a little bit secretive. I'll say, why are you not attacking me? There we go. Where are the... What are the enemies? Not enemies, but like, what are the little... the spark people that run around here. Like, you know how like every Spyro level has like a little animal that runs around, and it's a super small animal, and they're totally harmless, but if you kill them, you get sparks back, or you get sparks lives. Like, what animal is that in this level? I don't know. Where are they? I also really wish I could use the right stick to control the camera, but it's L2 and R2. Ooh. Fucked that up. Actually, glad I didn't though. That definitely would have. I definitely would have fell into the. What is it? The purple ooze or whatever over there. I want to land like. I want to like try and land just on it. If I overshoot it, then I'm fucked. You know what I mean? I don't like getting. Well, you know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna try to be not as vulgar, which I know is disappointing for a lot of you, but you know. Oh, for fuck's sake, now I gotta go back up there. I have a text message. I should check it soon. Just cuz. It's likely the girlfriend, she just got out of work. I can't go a whole 20 or so minutes without responding. I'll get yelled at. Okay, I really wish I had Sparks back. This really sucks when you can't have him pick up all his shit for you, all your shit for you. I like how they designed so many different dragons for this game too. And then that's the other thing too, is that you have to come up with 80 to 100 some odd names for all these things. But I think, if I remember correctly, in Year of the Dragon, they've repeated a few names, because that is like a lot of names. You're the Dragon at 150, I think, as far as I remember. See, now I don't remember stuff about You're the Dragon, even though I played it like how many fucking times. Yeah, there I go. I'm finally dead. Well, that was inevitable. I'm surprised I lasted as long as I did without dying. At least now I got Sparks back. Yeah, that's like a lot of names. I wouldn't expect for there to be 150 unique names. In fact, I think one of the dragons, is named Ryan, obviously, because you run into the Ryan dragon at some point when you save them or hatch the egg. And I think it's early on in the game that you find the Ryan dragon, and then there's another one like later in the game, along with a few others that I probably didn't notice because they weren't my name. That's the reason why I noticed that one, because it was my name. That'll hurt you if I... Yeah, that'll cause damage if you stand too close to that. I'm pretty sure I need to be this high up for the vantage point. There's still a dragon I'm missing though, isn't there? Yeah. 3 out of 4, so I still gotta figure that out. And this is my vantage point for jumping. Ooh, that's gonna be close. Whew, just made it. Thank God. That's not. See, this one's. Oh, fuck. I don't have the key. Son of a bitch. That means I gotta come back over here. God damn it. Ooh. See, that's the thing. The running jump in this game is pretty dangerous. You gotta have a level of confidence to go ahead and do something like that. Yep, see, like that one's, like, that's not even a risky jump. That's like a really simple jump, and I couldn't even do that one. But now we're gonna do what I was gonna do it earlier to get on that one ledge. Which is to, yeah, go all the way over here again. Get back up on that one section. Actually, I don't even remember how I did it. Yeah, from here. There we go. And from here, run around. And look back. There we go. Now there's the missing dragon. And the key, right? Okay, alright. Impressive so far. Maximos. That's a good name. I'm gonna name my kid that. Maximos. There's actually a ton of good names that I'd like to name my kid. There's almost to the point where I'd have to like change his name periodically as he's growing up. Why is the camera angle getting so weird? 23 dragons already. See, that's what I'm saying. It feels like we're making progress like a lot faster than what the percentage is dictating. Although I didn't even notice what the percentage says right now. We started at the level 16. 20%. I still feel like it should be more, but who knows? No, okay, yeah, that's not where we go. Actually, no, wait a minute. Where the fuck? How the fuck do we get back where we were? No, wait, it wasn't. It was back here, wasn't it? No, wait, that's the beginning of the level. What the? Ah! Where? How do I? What the dick, dude? How do I get back to where I was? Where was that? Where was that? Yeah, here it is. Jesus Christ. No, it's not. This is the end. Where was that section? Was it this way? Where did I have to do all this again? All this nonsense? But this time I have to, no. How am I? Oh my god, I don't even remember how to get back to that one area. Yeah, isn't that where it was? How do I get back over there? Liz, see, that's a wall. Oh my god. This is bad. This is really bad. I don't remember how to get over there. Was it down here? Oh, this was the beginning of the level. Oh my god. What am I doing wrong? Where was that area that I was literally just at? Right here? Yes. Oh my god. Thank you. That's how I get back here. Holy shit. Dude, I'm like, how the fuck do I get back over here? Now, had I just done that in the proper order, I wouldn't have had to come back over here and get lost. Now I gotta make the risky jump again. I'm probably gonna miss it. You know, I had something else I wanted to talk to you guys about, and I really don't remember what it was, which is kind of disappointing. So instead, let's talk about fall. Because it is fall. And, you know, I'm not gonna lie. As typical as it is, all this like pumpkin spice bullshit, it is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'll give people shit for it because it's just like so typical. There we go, 400 and 400. We can get the fuck out of here. Now watch me struggle how to get the hell out of here. You know, all the pumpkin spice bullshit. It's just like, yeah, I'll give people shit for it, but I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty tasty. You know, I blame Holly because she's the one that's making me like, you know, get all this shit because she likes all that stuff. And oh yeah, understandable. It tastes good, but you know, she's putting me on it. It's like, son of a bitch. Now I have to do this rapid consumerism where they get all my damn money because literally fucking everything is pumpkin spice themed. And then of course we went and had the typical pumpkin spice latte, and it's like that thing was fucking expensive as shit. It's like $4 for like the medium or whatever the fuck they call it, because obviously Starbucks is so progressive and they want to call their shit not medium, they call it something else. Where are we gonna go now? Let's go right here into Clifftown. See, that's what I like about Clifftown, is that it's nice and cheap here. You know, it's not like Town Square where it's really expensive and parking is a nightmare. It's a nice laid back place. Everybody knows each other. Everybody's really friendly. Clifftown's the place to be. So you can tell right away, this guy's really old-fashioned with his hat. That's how these people are nowadays. There's only one chest in this room. That's odd. Hold on, let me respond to this text message. You guys don't care, do you? Okay, sent one. We're good for the rest of the Let's Play. Man, I really should do some fucking streaming or something. It's just so, like, you know what's weird? Is that I feel like streaming is way more laid back than traditional video. Like, traditional video, especially traditional Let's Plays, seem to be more archaic now, which is weird to say. But, like, this feels like so much more... I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. But it just feels dated almost, you know? And that's what I'm saying. Like, I bet, like, streaming would probably be a lot more laid back in the sense where it's like, oh, hold on, let me respond to a text message, or hey, I'm just gonna go grab a bite to eat or something real quick, I'll be back on the stream later or something. Like, that's what these fucking streamers do, don't they? I feel like that's more laid back, but like in a traditional video, like you can't do that shit, or at the very least it's not expected usually. I would love to do streaming. You know what the problem is? At least for PlayStation 3, I don't have a proper streaming setup. Sure, I have all the equipment ready to go, and it'd just be more of a software thing, getting everything set up and whatnot. But with PS3, I don't have it initially set up, and I never find myself in a scenario where I feel comfortable doing it right away. And PlayStation 4, I guess, yeah, it's super easy, but I guess people still prefer it when it's not done system side, and you still have your own custom setup of, like, you know, banners and whatever the fuck you want to display and all that shit, which I guess is totally understandable, because that's the thing about PS4, they just make it easy, but it's not necessarily desirable if you want to do streaming on a more consistent basis or something. Okay, that's not how you get up there, then you gotta do it from some other position or whatnot to get up to those gems. These guys. What was I gonna say? Yeah, streaming. I'd like to do it. Like, it'd be very. That's the thing. It'd be laid back because of not only how streaming typically is, but I could do it when I'm trophy hunting. I've discussed that like fucking how many times now. I love to stream and just like while I'm trophy hunting, just hang out with you guys, get some trophies. I should like. It would have been fun to totally stream the BioShock collection because that's basically what that game was for me. It was just a whole big trophy fest because obviously I've played the games before. I love them like crazy. And like right when I started my first playthrough of BioShock 1 on that collection, it's like right away it's a game I know, so I'm just gonna immediately start hunting trophies. Got all my guides ready for where all the audio diaries were, where all the Power of the People machines were. Right away I started on Survivor difficulty, turned off the Vita chambers, which was so fun again. Like, it was frustrating because it's Survivor difficulty, but it was still like super fun and enjoyable for me because like those are the kind of things I enjoy, and I'm sure a lot of you guys would enjoy watching something like that, which is me getting super pissed off while I'm trophy hunting. And that's the thing too, is that I for a while was playing around with the idea of doing a video series on YouTube where I do hunt trophies, but I would just, you know, I would record my own session of doing trophies, and then I would make cuts to like maybe a particular trophy that was giving me a hard time, and I'd show you a bunch of jump cuts to like a lot of the repeats where I'm kind of struggling to get it or something, and it would more or less be kind of like a humor video where like, you know, I would be naturally pissed off, but that's the whole point, is that you would be seeing the reality of how annoying and difficult trophy hunting can be sometimes. But then I was like, fuck that, that's just dumb. That's a dumbass idea. And that's the thing, because it's like, it would, and that's the reason why it's a dumb idea, is because it would, even though it would be genuine in terms of like my frustration, like the trophies I'm going for and whatnot, because it's a YouTube video and there would be like a lot of jump cuts and stuff, I feel like a lot of people would be under the impression that a lot of it's staged, and it's like the last thing I want to do is like do staged videos, which is becoming a more and more reoccurring problem on YouTube. You know, is people doing like either whatever fucking type of video that they typically do, like staged prank videos or staged comedy videos, or other gaming YouTubers that like to really play up to whatever they're doing. You know what I'm talking about, right? When they're playing like a scary video game and they act way too scared than they should be, or, you know, just being really exaggerative with their laughing and they're cracking really dumbass jokes or something. Like, I've always hated that shit. And I understand there are people that like that, and that's all well and good, but it's just something I would never feel comfortable doing, and I would feel really fake doing. So obviously, that would never happen. How many are in here? 400 again? I feel like I can break these cogs, but I clearly can't. I gotta get up there to that Sahara Desert thing. Actually, what I need to do is glide over to one of these buildings. And not sneeze, because I'm feeling it. Oh, yeah, there we go, baby. That's the good stuff right there. That's the thing. I like sneezing. I love it. Clears the it just clears you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's sickening, but I sometimes try to I sometimes try to induce sneezing, just because like I love the feeling it gives me when it like just shoots all your, you know, nasties out, and like it clears you up. I like it. I like sneezing. It's therapeutic almost. Not almost. It is therapeutic. I should open up a like a storefront in Los Angeles and do some sort of new age like induced sneezing store. I'm sure people would love it, and then it'd be on Facebook, where it's like there's some now this video that explains what my business does, and everybody would be in the comments would be like, that's so fucking stupid, but it's like, dude, it'd be so progressive, right? It'd be so LA. Like, people would eat that shit up. Now all I need is a lot of capital to actually buy a storefront in Los Angeles, because that'd be a shitload of fucking money. And that's a lot of money that I don't have. So, who's an investor? Who's ready to invest in my business? Don't worry, I'll show you a good time. I'll do some sneezes out of you in no time. And then you'll see the healing powers that sneezing does for the human body. Get all your nasty insides out. Then I'll have like some really nice tissues on hand to like, you know, make you feel good. And yeah, that'll be all well and good. Won't it? Yeah, that'll be real good. You'll like that shit, don't you? I gotta probably get back on here, or I probably gotta go all the way back up there again if I want to have the proper clearance to get to that desert place, that open wasteland. Ugh. Excuse me. See, that's the problem. I didn't blow my nose. That's the thing. If you sneeze, you gotta blow your nose after. You can't start snorting it up. No, that's no good. Obviously, I'm not blowing my nose now because we're in the middle of a Let's Play and I'm in the middle of talking to you. But when you sneeze, the proper follow-up is the tissue and the blow. And that's the whole point of getting all of it out, is that the initial sneeze loosens you up. Then you go for the tissue, right? That's how it works. So that's obvious. Clearly that's my first mistake. Oh, fuck. That's my first mistake here right now, is that I'm not, I didn't blow my nose. So now I feel still pretty congested and all full and stuff, so that's not very good. As always, I have mistakenly been too selfish and I have not asked how anybody is doing. So even though we're at part 3 at this point, how are you all doing? Please let me know. And I mean that, you know what? I really mean that this time. More so than I've ever meant it before, because it's been so long since I've asked. So, and that's the problem. The Resistance 3 Let's Play, fucking nobody in the comments told me how they were doing. Now, obviously, I didn't ask anybody, so I can understand why nobody did. However, I'm still going to give you guys shit for it, because you should have told me anyway. Like, you probably knew I was concerned. Like, you probably, you should have known that throughout how long that I was uploading those parts, that I still wanted to know. And sure, you could make the case that it's like, oh, well, Ryan, why didn't you just write in the comments yourself on the Resistance 3 Let's Play? Why didn't you write in the comments? Like, why did you ask us there or something, since you couldn't do it in the video because it was a pre-recorded video? You know what? It's not about that. You should have known that I wanted to know. Alright, this is your fault, and I'm going to take it out on you very, very aggressively. You're supposed to let me know. And that's another thing, too. Like, it's not, I'm not doing it in sort of a manner where it's like, why didn't you tell me, blah, blah, blah. This is bullshit. You know, it's coming from a loving place. I want to make sure that you're okay. I know some of you are in school. Tell me about how school's going. I know some of you are working jobs. Tell me how that is going. I know some of you are in relationships. Tell me how those are going. I am telling you how everything is going for me. I'm trying to catch you guys up is the thing. And that's the problem, is that so much time has passed that I had a bunch of stories, but I don't really remember a whole lot of them. I only have some of the big standout ones, like my major trips that I took and everything, but I don't really, like, remember like more specific smaller instances. Like, I probably would have known them better had I been uploading on a more, you know, regular basis. So much time has passed. Like, I really don't remember a lot of that stuff. Where are we at on dragons here? Oh, we got all the dragons, but we're missing 75 gems, so that's a little concerning here. Now, I know there's just a few here and there, but, I mean, is there really going to be 75 left still? There's 2 10s there. I don't want to drop down just yet, because I don't think there's, let's see, how do you look? Okay, there's none over there. Yeah, there's definitely, like, something I'm really, like, overlooking or missing here. Wasn't there a chest? Or not a chest, but I mean, wasn't there a, wasn't there locked chest or something around here? I mean, I doubt it would give me much if there was, considering I'm missing 48 gems right now. Ooh. Oh no, I already did this. I already checked all around this. Uh-oh. We're at the end of the video and I don't have all the gems at this level. This could have ended pretty evenly, but it looks like that may not happen now. Oh shit. There's got to be something I'm overlooking. Oh, that's what I'm overlooking. Son of a bitch. I didn't notice that earlier. I shot fire at these earlier. Did they really spit out gems? I did not notice. Or is it only certain ones? Okay, well. Guess that won't be too bad. There's, yeah, we're already at 60, so I guess it's these things. Yeah, I did not notice that. I was flaming these things earlier. Nothing came out of them. Yeah, 5 pops out of some of them. Okay. Alright. Well, it sucks that we gotta backtrack now. Make sure I flame all of them, because it'd be easier if we did it right off the bat every time we saw one. Now I gotta make sure I fucking get all of them. Aren't some of them on the roofs too? Fuck. See, this one's not spitting one out. Maybe I grabbed it and I didn't even notice. Alright, well then there's gotta be more I'm not seeing then. You know, there's gotta be like something else that I'm overlooking. Oh, we're 35 minutes in now. I'm definitely cutting this shit. Oh, yeah, there we go. Found it. That's what I thought. That's a tricky one. I will give it that. There we go. 400 out of 400. That was a good one. I will give the game that. All right, we're back. And when I say we're back, because we definitely cut footage there. There's no doubt about that. I definitely cut a few minutes off of that probably actually might have cut footage in part 2 as well. Obviously, I'm doing 3 parts for tonight for the first round of the Spyro the Dragon Let's Play. So obviously, I've recorded part 2, then I started part 3 right away. And I think part 2 also was kind of getting a little bit long, like 35, 37 minutes or something in the recording, it looked like. So I probably cut footage there too, so fuck it. If we have to cut footage, it's not a big problem. I mean, realistically, anybody would have some difficulty finding that. I don't remember this game as much as like Year of the Dragon. And even Year of the Dragon, there's still a couple of sections that are pretty tricky and they could be like easily overlooked. But yeah, so we just did 2 levels in this part, Dry Canyon, Cliff Hill. We're still looking pretty good, 100% here, 24%, almost a quarter of the way through the game. Thank you all for watching, and thank you all for watching. I was about to say thank you all for watching, and I'll watch you. I'm watching you do stuff, man. I got cameras planted in your fucking house, you weirdo. Oh, man. Notice how I do weird shit, but I call you the weirdo. Anyway, thank you for watching this part of Spyro the Dragon, and I'll see you all in the next part.